Hey, good evening. Good morning. Good morning. As we are live here at UB 2B, just wanted to kick this out here. When I think about the reversibility, if that's a word, as early, y'all, uh, of the rat maze and what God has been doing, um, you know, uh, NWO, this new policing gig thing, where you got paid civilian workers, all pretty much doing their own thing outside of the law of God because they're angry because people such as myself will not bow down and let them. Just pick at them, let them bully them, let them do things outside of the Constitution towards our uh, self, citizens' right as American citizens. They have been showing to their whole organization, to the young ones, to the generation that's coming up behind them, because a lot of them will have their kids involved in it. Kids ain't necessarily got to be told nothing, but they see their parents and them doing it, see their friends and them doing it, and kids is very resilient, very smart. And so what this new policing thing has been doing is showing an entire generation and a lot of people around them that is they're teaching them to uh, do the wrong thing. They're teaching them to break the laws and the constitutions of this land, which is just a complete a coup attempt in America. The law says um, not to speed. They tell, tell their people to irritate people such as myself that advocate to prevent death and things like that there from happening before they happen, rather than waiting until somebody done got killed due to person driving um, just over the speed limit. And here's the thing I learned, that the speed limit can be 70 miles an hour, and I usually drive the speed limit. I may go five up, which is legal. But at 70 miles an hour, posted 70 miles an hour, and you're doing 75, you'll still see people come past you doing, at least 80, 90, and probably more than that. And so with me advocating and doing a lot of posting and contacting law enforcement officials, not just about the speeding, but about quite a bit of things, what you'll get is retaliation from the heads up of the organization, that you don't tell us what to do. And so they've been teaching a lot of people, and they've been getting away with it for a long time. But I thank God that Donald Trump is in the seat, and God got he and I and quite other people um, on the same accord, and a lot of stuff is being changed. A lot of stuff is being did from our president, and on down. And um, like I said, when I thought about that thing, look at what God is doing. You know what I'm saying? Now they supposed to be new policing, right? Uh, and they're telling and letting their people do some of everything illegal. NWO don't even check and see if they people, what I'm saying, are mentally capable of being new police. And heck, they was hiring a whole bunch of immigrants, illegal immigrants, I might say. Um, and not to say immigrants, because we all we all migrated from somewhere. Well, not us all, because I was born here. So, yeah. But you know, and with hiring people that came into the country illegal, which is criminal. It's a criminal act because you broken the law, and so you're a criminal. And but they was hiring those they was hiring those people. Hey, what I'm saying, be extra set of eyes and ears for police. Get a check on Tuesday. And so they've done a whole lot of stuff outside of our laws and constitution, and continue to try to do those things. I deal with a whole lot of hacking of late, because You know what I'm saying? We are getting um, hurt seriously and doing some major damage to them. We got some major things that they have, just been consistently doing, such as the United States Post Office, which is government, had have to deal with trying to get mail and games and stuff being played with. That just it went up there one time. I have a PO box. Went up there one time. The access area is supposed to be open up to I think 5 or 6 o'clock, whatever time it was. I got up there about I'll say maybe 18 minutes till. Got up there, the door was locked. And so these people had this type of power. Did some apply for low income housing and was delayed some like almost over 3 months with saying some just some foolish thing saying something like and saying something like saying they were waiting on another piece of paper for somewhere after I contacted them back because they weren't gonna never contact me back again, right? So after I contacted them back, the same information I had already previously gave them without this extra piece of paper supposed to be coming. Send it, saying been fine. I had to do a filing of housing discrimination, and pretty much like Donald Trump is realizing a lot of these agencies is redundant. Ain't nobody doing nothing, and so. Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? I think the female that took care of me, I don't know if that's state policy or whatever, but I do know NWO has a lot of power with a lot of different people, and even though they done lost the the seat because the current administration was all for it. Hey, they was all for breaking all. Hey, they broke the law with the border being unfair to all the different brothers and sisters coming into this country legally. That's like a slap in the face. You ain't really, man. You ain't got to pay no money. All you got to do is get over into Mexico and come into the country illegal because that border wide open. Um, and not only to that, but even to the Hispanics that was coming over here, this, and they was saying stuff like, to put it on a simple form, they were saying stuff like the cows needed to be milked. So, slavery, that's a slavery mentality of mine. Bring people, saying over where they were being humane about it. They didn't bring them over in chains. But what I'm saying, broke the laws of this land to bring them in here because they were saying that basically it's cheap labor. It's, hey, the cows need to be milked, which is bogus. But, and what I'm saying, we've yeah, just seen a whole lot of things, and they've been doing this thing. I mean, that rate that was just a straight up point blank, let you know that certain people of certain um, stature, even of color, can pretty much do whatever they want to do, and did it in our face. And what I'm saying, majority of the American people just out there took it. No, well, they can do whatever they want to do. We live here too. You know what I'm saying? We are we are America. And we need to start back learning that we is that. And so with me fighting with this organization, I don't get no care who they know and how much power they think they got. I serve a God that much bigger than they is. Technology and all that old crap. That what I'm saying, man. I'm a simplified man. And God to take things that's thought to be foolish in this here world and make it wise and take things that they thought they were so super smart on, had them jokers scratching their head trying to figure it out. Wow, you know, I've been telling people, what I'm saying, a lot of people have experience in going to these doctors. A lot of doctors is on their payroll because I experienced something out of DuPage County. I experienced something out of a Monster, Indiana. Um, and so forth. These people have, like I say, because who can be NWO, anybody can. And when is a police officer, not a police officer, when he off duty, he still carried the title as an official police officer. Same thing with NWO. And this is the newer state. The older state wasn't about that. Those was just citizens trying to protect their stuff. And they were saying in a neighborhood. We just say they was on Ketville. It was on Ketville, from Ketville to from Artisan to Fifth Avenue, and they would watch out for that block right there. However, what NWO newest state it has did was they realized they can get grants, and saying NWO was already established, so they could get grants to be like an extra set of eyes and ears for police, and by Catville been next to Keeler, and Keeler been next to Karloff. If they can get those three right there and continue on up, going east, north, and south, and west, then they pretty much have taken the country. And with that, with that order, they don't own everybody. You know what I'm saying? They don't own everybody, but it's enough for them to kind of spread out and look like they, own everybody. And when they go shopping, if you're a person that don't agree with them, and they call themselves retaliating and picking at you and bullying and stalking and harassing you illegally, uh, privacy invading you and knowing tracking you, knowing where you're going and stuff like that there, then when you go to a shopping center, and they wind up coming there or there at the same time, some of the members there, and they sit they what is it called, the citizen app kick off, Jack, they read that joke, they looking for you now. You know what I'm saying? So now the this business that what I'm saying, the board don't ain't got no parts to do with the organization. Now all of a sudden they professional business is now NWO territory. I almost went JD. You know what I'm saying? Gang banging. Basically, that's the same thing. They was throwing RICO acts on people on my skin color and stuff like that, talking about organized crime. And here it is doing the same thing. And ain't that the irony of it? The rat maze of it is, like I said, Jack. Yeah, it is that they are telling the multitude of people, and you should see some of these things. Boy, they be running around here, smiling like they doing a good thing, Jack. And I saying, posted and wonder, saying, do they know right from wrong? Do they, when you throw something in people's face, they gonna do one or two things. They gonna realize that they in error and try to do something different. Those are good people. Or they gonna, should basically let you know they know exactly what they was doing. And that's what I've been saying. NWO been showing us they know exactly what they was doing. So the voting registration that mine was delayed, it still ain't got it. Because I have a problem with the post office through NWO. So yeah. And so that, I mean, that's and anybody know, if you work for a company and that company is need Biden to stay into the seat, what I'm saying, your whole lifestyle is set up on that job, you know what I'm saying, and you paying your mortgage or your rent, you paying your car note, blah blah blah, you need that job to stay in business. So you're gonna be more lenient to lean towards the one that's, what I'm saying, gonna keep your business in order. Say, for instance, you know what I'm saying, let's just say Trump was against marijuana, and you work for a marijuana manufacturing plant, or the ones that make the baggies or blah, just give the woo woo. You know what I'm saying? And Trump was saying, when I get in and see them, cut that marijuana garbage off. You know what I'm saying? You finna vote for Biden. You know, I'm just being, that's the same thing. So this is the order. It was the same thing with, like, you know what I'm saying, they saying that, saying illegal immigrants didn't have the right to vote, but I've seen for myself these jokers stopping American citizens from being able to vote, such as myself. So you ain't gonna tell me what they can't do and how they can't do it. It's some loopholes in some of everything, and with them being able to own some of everybody, you know what I'm saying, how will we know? You know what I'm saying? They had a whole lot of news medias on the payroll. They was on the report. One thing, y'all check this out. When Trump was running, everybody had something to say against. That's because they didn't know if he was gonna win or not, right? They figured they had it. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, he feel like something happened in 2020, so they, thought they had that thing. But I just started looking ugly. You know what I'm saying? They knew they had to pay the piper, so everybody started switching a little bit up. Jack, you know what I'm saying? So, we look at the things and the ways that God has been doing this thing. I was thought to be just an easy lick. You know what I'm saying? Dark skinned, male, mid age, Christian. You know what I'm saying? Family ain't got no political background, no money, no whole bunch of money, thank you God, and so forth. And man, that looked like a sweet lick, Jack. Lo and behold, we've been dealing with these jokers in 2012 from St. Charles, Missouri, and learned and grew, and here we are. Uh, as they, you know, saying as they'll throw innuendos and say I'm just one man. Here we is, what, years later. It's 2020. I'm not finna try to do that math right. Wait a minute, I can do that real quick. 2012, 22. That's 10. Uh, so what was that, like 13 years? I might just jack that up. I don't know. Something like that. Uh, but yep. So here we are, some years later, and still standing, still going strong, still and have grown. You know what I'm saying? It used to be a time jokes used to be able to deter me or upset me and stuff like that. That man, I'm focused at the one thing, Jack, that God is able, and I know He able now. You know what I'm saying? Because I done seen Him do too much stuff. Y'all wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Even understand half the stuff I done went through. Yet I'm still standing. Yet I'm still praising God. And then I sat there and paused and looked at what God was doing. And look at what God is doing. These jokers running around here basically telling you know what I'm saying, the whole country of the United States, you ain't got to follow the law. You ain't got to you know what I'm saying, what is that, be professional in the business. You ain't got to basically learn in school, because if you know what I'm saying, if you ain't afraid of no order, then you know what I'm saying, shoot, you go to school, act a clown, and y'all know it was already been built up for that. Go to school, act a clown, jack your parent, you know, work for NWO, they ain't got no brains. So they come up in there teaching, trying to, you know what I'm saying, explain to them that your kid up in there disorderly, you know what I'm saying, and shoot, teach mess around, be a targeted individual, or after that, and you know what I'm saying, mess around and get cussed out and make it they wig split by the kid with the parents standing right there. Because how can you tell your kids not to do something and you is breaking all type of laws and have no brains of or respect for this country or its laws or its constitution? You can't tell your kid to do nothing differently or expect for them to do anything differently. And that's the same thing with this new policing. You know what I'm saying? How in the world can they project? So you know, how can they project to people to do the law, the law, the law, the Constitution, when they, you know what I'm saying, is going straight against the law, the law, the law, the Constitution. And so what you have here is a complete order that's against our country. And as American people, I know a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, on the payroll and whatever they say, that's what goes. Because everybody getting, a lot of people getting fed off of that, getting that Tuesday paycheck. And, you know what I'm saying, a lot of you all have adjusted your life. Uh, to needing that paycheck. You may have a legal job, but at the same time, you need that paycheck to keep you into the, you know what I'm saying, the setting you done got adjusted to now, because that paycheck plays a part in your overall income. And uh, you know, a lot of people, I didn't got basically almost cussed out. A lot of people feel like, I guess that was a career. Like this was gonna be going on forever. You know what I'm saying? I heard something like, you know, he's Donald Trump is trying to break down or hurt uh, 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 people, kids, their grandkids and stuff like that. That sound like folks actually thought in their head that this law breaking, this constitutional disregard was a career move. NWO would be around forever. And usually time that's how folks think. Then we don't think ahead. We don't think that, you know what I'm saying. Uh, you know, in this country, basically, because basically what was gonna happen, it was gonna either suck her dry, and get us killed, because going over here to these other countries talking about some checking they nuclear war stuff and all that stuff, and you got people that then came from them countries, started talking to their family members. Oh, it's good over here in America. They paying us to pick at their own people. They get us free money. You know what I'm saying? All of that getting to the heads over there. And basically that's saying to those countries, man, you can't trust America. They are over there doing all type of stuff to their own citizens. You know what they'll do to us. Y'all heard that old saying, Jack, if they do it to their own peoples, Jack, you know what they'll do to us. So, like I said, it has a application to straight destroy, and that's all they've been doing is destroying. I look at wherever I go, you know what I'm saying. Here they come. I'll make a joker famous. You know what I'm saying. You can be a moms and pop store, Jack. I mess around and come up in that gym and come around the gym, make it like it's something on my route, normal. What you call it, Jack? Watch your business blow up. You know what I'm saying? They might not buy that much about it, but at least you're gonna get some traffic. And most of them will buy something because you get some of them, like I call them straw bosses. You get some of the straw bosses, they'll come through and they still have somewhat of that mentality of mind. Heck, they have been there, you know what I'm saying? They might as well buy some. Other joke probably just come around there, stand, park, sit around your doorstep and stuff like that. And that's pretty much how they do. And not only with that, what they'll do is they'll start also trying to include those businesses, giving them the heads up of what's going on. Now putting them into jeopardy of losing the thing that they didn't work for, because all of it is illegal. Um, and so it falls up under organized crime. A lot of it is premeditated, and they have an illegal weapon that they use, along with, you know, hacking technology and stuff like that. They're going into people devices and things like that. That's the cover jacket on the thing. I got four different devices, all four different devices. Two of them is, well, one of them is on a different network, and they all do the same thing. Since NWO has got real fearful and they're doing their best to try to stop me. I've had to go into the public library to to send off the thing to the postmaster general, and because whenever I start trying to take as a business, my devices to take a dump. You know what I'm saying? Because they had the technology, and I got a paid prescription for what you call it, which will be contacting after a while, because I shouldn't have to. You know what I'm saying, you paying for this top, thought to be top security, hacking. You know what I'm saying. Protection, and these joker go through. These joker get through that joker like it ain't even there. Like it's a visible wall. Like ain't nothing there. They go straight through that gym whenever they want to. So, but God is able. God is good. With everything, that's what I've learned. With everything, everything is trackable. Even those things that they get through, even those things that they think they super smart on, uh, everything is trackable. Everything is, you know what I'm saying, just really a downfall for them. And so, like I said, with the role being reversed on them, you know what I'm saying? I gotta say, look at God. You know what I'm saying? Look at God, because from corner to corner, these jokers are telling people, if you listen, exactly what their truth is. Their truth is to control, and control it in their way, even if it's against the Constitution and laws of this land. I am the founder of Americans Against Injustices. Um, but like I said, ain't no career. Ain't no career move. Yeah, yeah. And imagine what you gonna do with all that time wasted. I ain't never seen on the application. You know, you gonna fill out the application. What's your skill set? Well, I know how to harass, bully, do innuendos, and break the law. Good luck with finding a job like that. I mean, NWO finna go down, so that ain't a company you be able to apply for no more. I'm the founder of Americans Against Injustices. I am Abram Keith Linton Sr., and I am currently a Louisville, Kentuckian, and also the founder of the newest group, which is Above the Naysayers, and that's, man, forget what they talking about. They ain't talking about a darn thing. Uh, and all of that is residing up under the web, up under my website, an American Original Spirit .wordpress.com. That's American Original Spirit .wordpress.com. Love you guys. Stay strong. Keep your head up. No matter what they say, continue to go forward and watch us obtain. Because it ain't about no skin colors, Jack. It's about us all standing together for a common all goal. And the Constitution of America, man, that thing right there worked pretty good if we all work it together. Hey, it works if you work it.